both of you, I believe, throughout this have mentioned interactions with little girls or little kids who've come up to you and talked about how much they love being or want to be cheerleaders or like watching the cheerleaders. So what are some steps those little girls or little kids, because I think some teams have boy cheerleaders now, if I'm correct.
Yes, correct.
So what steps can those children take to improve their chances of becoming a professional cheerleader?
Yeah, I feel like it all starts with being at a competitive studio, like growing up doing every style of dance, or at least like that's how I started. I've been dancing since age 3, and I danced at a local dance studio, Dance Etc. And then I went on to do McNick's dance team and then Purdue's dance team. I think a lot of people come from college dance backgrounds, not everyone on the team, but if you were to say like majority, what does everyone do? I would say the large majority came from that background. So growing up and going to a good studio, getting into all the styles of dance you can, just to make sure you have like a broad range because every team has different styles. But palm, jazz, hip hop, those are probably the ones you want to hit. And then try to get on a college team where you can be on a football field doing that game day. And another thing that I think they look for at tryouts is a representative for the team, because at the end of the day, like you're representing the Bengals and you're representing all the other girls that are on the team with you. So they want someone that they trust to be there and represent the team well. So yeah, I would say like public speaking is also something good to work on.
Can you go more into that? Because I don't think that's something people would think about.
Yeah, I mean, so when you work in appearance, it's really just you and one other girl. So like how I said, I worked like a fifth third appearance. At that, if someone wants to get a picture with you or have a conversation with you, you're the two people that they're talking to, and you're representing your whole team when you're working that. So I think that's something that really comes into play during tryouts when you have your interview, because the coaches are going to make sure that you have that professionalism and that maturity to work an event like that.
Awesome. Thank you. Nina, what advice would you give to that little girl?
Julia was great. I totally agree with her point on being in a competitive dance environment and trying out new styles. For me, my dance background, I started really late in the dance game. I started at age 12, and you normally build those foundations really young at 2-3 years old. So it is never too late to start your dance journey. And there are so many different teams in the NFL that really pull from different genres of dance and cheer. So the Ravens both have dance and cheer, and I think the Titans do as well. And then there's the New Orleans that also have tumbling. So there is dance and tumbling teams that you can find that works best for you. And then I would also just say take steps to also build yourself professionally. The coaches want to kind of destigmatize the NFL cheerleaders, just show up and cheer and dance. You really want to be a professional person and really grow your career. So your career is so important to becoming an NFL cheerleader because you are an advocate of the team, the city that you are dancing for. So I would say, yep, get all the styles in that you can, be in a competitive environment, whether it is just going to prep classes too as well, just to learn some skills and grow your professionalism and have the confidence to go after this process.
So you mentioned you're trying to destigmatize the NFL cheerleader. They just show up. Is that just done, not just done, but done through the community engagement? Is that the type of thing you guys are doing to do that?
Yes, we are really trying to be community ambassadors and the best representation for Cincinnati. So I believe our coaches are really great at picking the team, picking fine women who excel both in dance, but also are doing amazing things in their careers. So we have teachers, nurses, corporate professionals like us, occupational therapists. We have a girl in school who is going to be a physical therapist when she graduates. So they really look for girls that have such great jobs, are professional, have great public speaking, and who really turn that narrative that we just go and dance and cheer on the sidelines. I really think they want people who are going to represent the city so well.
Julia, you'd agree with that?
Yeah, I think she said it beautifully.
Okay.
I don't have anything to add to that. That was perfect.
Awesome. You guys are so happy. I love it. Your joy is contagious. I just want to. Final main question that I have written down. This is a bit more personal, similar but more personal. I want you to go back to 3 years ago when you were first trying out, and Julia was taking all of her finals. What advice would you give to yourselves back then?
Okay, when I was trying out, I kind of tried to dance and live like the person I wanted to become. So in my head, I was like going to my workout classes, going to the prep classes, like I want to be a Bengal. Like, what would they do? So kind of live in the way of what you live towards your goal, like strive towards it with every action that you're making. But back then I would have told myself to not relax, but like relax, like be proud of yourself. Like it's okay to take a second to breathe. But yeah, for anyone going through tryouts, I feel like you just have to be confident and be confident in your abilities and know what makes you stand out and not get too caught up in all the other people trying out, because everyone that they take has something different about them that makes them so special and gives them that spot on the team.
Beautiful. Comparison is the thief of joy. So
yeah.
Nina, what would you tell 3 years younger self?
Ooh, what I would tell my 3 years younger self is to take any opportunity that the organization you're trying out for has for you. So prep classes, etc. And also anything you see online. There's actually a big market online right now for virtual NFL prep classes. So I would go out and take those if there aren't any dance classes near your area that are pertaining to that specific NFL or NBA style. So I would say really throw yourself into any opportunity you can. And I would treat every routine like an audition piece. So practice it with intention and precision in every class. Take as many classes as you can and really have your personality shine throughout that movement, right? Anyone can do the dance steps, but you want to make sure you're performing it and showcasing your personality so the coach's eyes can draw to you, right? So I would also say not dancing with comparison as well. So focus on you. What makes you stand out? What do you want to showcase about yourself? So I think those would be my advice for my 3 years younger self, and trust that my hard work will pay off.
Good. I think that was great advice from both of you. So, and your personalities do shine through, as I said a little bit earlier. So
Thank
you're
you.
doing good there. I guess any final things you want to say before I go into my end of video spiel here? Either one of you?
Just thank you for having us. This was really fun.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for shining a light on the world of NFL cheerleading and being so interested. So appreciate it.
Yeah, I hope we covered it well. I didn't know a lot. I don't know a lot about it, so my questions were pretty surface level, I feel like. But hopefully, you feel that we were able to get into everything, and I did a good enough job. And
no, you did great. Full
Definitely.
circle, like you really captured everything that we do. So
awesome. That's great to hear. And if you guys ever want to come back on, you're more than welcome. Just shoot me an email. But I'm going to go into my little spiel if you have nothing else to add. And I'll see you guys again some other time.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us today for that conversation. It was a great conversation with Nina and Julia. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell. Notifies you whenever we post any NFL news. We're in that free agency season, so I am posting news all the time. Kyler Murray just signed to the Vikings, so we posted that, and we'll post more as the season goes on. Thank you, and as always, go do something nice for someone.